Mark chapter 11, the entry into Jerusalem. When they drew near to Jerusalem, to Bethphage and Bethany at the Mount of Olives, he sent 2 of his disciples and said to them, "Go into the village opposite of you, and immediately on entering it you will find a colt tethered on which no one has ever sat. Untie it and bring it here. If anyone should say to you, 'Why are you doing this?' reply, 'The master has need of it, and it will send it back here at once.'" So they went off and found a colt tethered at a gate outside on the street, and they untied it. Some of the bystanders said to them, "What are you doing untying the colt?" They answered them just as Jesus had told them to do, and they permitted them to do it. So they brought the colt to Jesus and put their cloaks over it, and he sat on it. Many people spread their cloaks on the road, and others spread leafy branches that they had cut from the fields. Those preceding him, as well as those following him, kept crying out, "Hosanna! Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Blessed is the kingdom of our father David that is to come. Hosanna in the highest." He entered Jerusalem and went into the temple area. He looked around at everything, and since it was already late, he went out to Bethany with the 12, Jesus cursing a fig tree. The next day, as they were leaving Bethany, he was hungry. Seeing from a distance a fig tree in leaf, he went over to it to see if he could find anything on it. When he reached, he found nothing but leaves, and it was not the time for figs. He said to him in reply, "May no one ever eat of your fruit again." And his disciples heard it. The cleansing of the temple. They came to Jerusalem, and on entering the temple area, he began to drive out those selling and buying there. He overturned the tables of the money changers and the seats of those who were selling doves. He did not permit anyone to carry anything through the temple area. Then he taught them, saying, "Is it not written, 'My house shall be called a house of prayer for all my peoples'? But you have made it a den of thieves." The chief priests and the scribes came to hear of it and were seeking a way to put him to death. Yet they feared because the whole thing was astonished by his teaching. When evening came, they went out of the city. The withered fig tree. Early in the morning, as they were walking along the city, they saw the fig tree withered to its roots. Peter remembered and said to him, "Rabbi, look, the fig tree that you cursed has withered."